Hi, Scorpio. Eight of Cups. All right. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Eight of Wands. Four of Wands. Empress. Okay, so let's do like this. So I can see all that. Okay. This could be Taurus or Aries or Libra. Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Wands. All right, so who are we dealing with here? Okay, oopsie. All right. What are we dealing with here? Okay. Oopsie. All right. Queen of Cups. That could be Cancerian. Okay, and little guys here. All right. So we've got, let's see. So, okay. Okay, so you're having to have your wits about you walking away from somebody. Let's see. Okay, 7, 8. We have a 9. We got 2 8s. 2 8s. 2 10s. All right. So you have just been made aware of something. You've just realized something, or you just found something out, and it's prompting change, quite possibly for you to be like, I'm out, but wait. It's a 7 of Swords for Scorpio. Oopsie. It's 7 of Swords. 8 of Cups twice. Okay. What's this Queen of Cups about? Queen of Cups. This kind of feels like the way. Okay, so we got Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah. Okay. So this is you walking away from a situation to focus on yourself and kind of rebuilding and refortifying and replenishing your stores, because I think someone came in and as quick as they came in, they went right back out because you realize, oh no, they have not changed. I have. But I kind of feel like, I think what it was is that you didn't have all the facts. And then once you had all the facts or the receipts or whatever, like you were just like, oh, nothing's changed, really. Like you were, it's almost like you were kind of missing this person, and then there was a resurgence, and then it was like, oh no, I should have stayed gone, or oh, well, yeah, this was not a good idea. I immediately regret this decision. You know, like, okay, so what's this? What? No, what's this Three of Pentacles? The Sun, see? Okay, so that jumped. Judgment, that jumped. Could be Sagittarius, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, so what's this Wheel of Fortune about? What's this Wheel of Fortune? So there's this idea that, okay, I can only rely on myself. I'm good. Okay. I'm good. This is really rapid. This is a rapid turnaround time. So you had someone that you started something with. Perhaps you you left a situation into somebody new. And this somebody new, as quick as you got to know them, you were like, nope. And you kind of started backing out of the room. So, because it wasn't a good idea. This feels like that you have history with this person, but it could be because of your history with another person was why you recognize whatever the signs were so quickly with this interaction. Either it's the same person, or it's like a different person, but kind of a too familiar situation to where you're just like, okay, I'm either not ready, or oh, this person has the same dynamic, I'm not doing that again. As quick as this started, it ended, and it's kind of there's this feeling that you kind of participated in this because you were vulnerable, or you were missing someone, or you're kind of like, but it was enough of a wake-up call to go, oh no, I'm not doing this again. And so either it's the same person or somebody new, and you got right back out of there. You just were like, no, I'm not doing that again. Okay, what's this Ten of Wands here? This Ten of Wands. So we got focus on work. Okay, so Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is you coming to the realization, do I want to keep making this effort? Do I want to keep being the one that makes it everything okay, that I'm available for this, that I'm the one that is kind of like the, the waymaker here, or the person that like makes everything okay and makes everything possible? And because you're like, I could easily turn that energy towards myself and for myself, which it looks like you're starting to get an inkling of here. Like maybe this needs to be about me and kind of flying solo while I sort things out and figure things out, so I can invest all that energy I would put into that into myself. So there's a shift going on here. So then what it seems like is happening is you are just like, nope, and you go right back out. But I think it feels like this person still wants to negotiate that ending. That they're like, wait, it doesn't have to be like that. Like they're trying to come up with solutions, or trying to still kind of, like they're not ready to walk away from it, and they don't want you to either. And you're just like, look, I've just come full circle with this. Like as quick as this is busy. Because it's, for you, you're just like, nope, and you turned right back around, and we're like, I immediately regret this. I should not have done that. I got to stay focused on myself. I'm doing things. I got enough to worry about on my plate. But the person's like, well, wait, we haven't considered this. And you're like, yeah, for me, I have. Like, this very well could be you deciding to just not be open to an open-ended situation. We got karma kind of like you wanting to understand, like, leave me alone, I need to figure things out. Kind of want to, this could be finding out about a third-party situation. Or this could be you wanting to fly solo because you really want to focus on self-care, and you've thought plenty about this, and you've decided that it's the best possible outcome for you is to just walk away. You have enough awareness about the situation, you don't need any more evidence. So you're like, yeah, I'm out. I have my awareness. I don't want to go through this again. I don't want to repeat this again. And I think that this is a connection that you have worked, you've done a lot of work for. Like, you've been the provider and the person that calms, and the person that this is, and the person that that's, and the person that makes everything okay. Are we talking about two different people here? Are we talking about you kind of doing like a little, dealing with someone, and they remind you enough of the old person, and nope, and then here comes the old person, and you're like, oh no? So you've got like, are you getting double whammied here? Because you feel very protective of yourself right now, and I always approach these as just like about the person, not that, oh, this is going to be an X reading or this or that. So while you certainly could be in connection with somebody, it's not reading that way. And I don't want it to be like, well, oh yeah, well, there's going to be something about me being single and having a this and that. But the point is, like, this feels like you're detaching from not one but two situations, an old one and a new one, a very quickly turned around new one, and then the old one still wanting to kind of, I think they're kind of tone deaf here. They just don't realize that, no, I get it. I have, and I'm committed to having perspective about what's going on, what's happened. You need to leave me alone so I can think about that. And they're still thinking they can kind of negotiate with you and kind of, make you feel like, well, that was then and this is now. We still have an opportunity in the future. Like, it's too much work. This is too much work with you. And this is happening a lot. This happened in a couple other readings too. It's like you're working really hard to have a sort of closure, understanding, perspective, so that you don't do this. But you got somebody that just won't quit. Like, you're like, no, I'm pretty good on this. I'm clear, and they're like, yeah, but I'm not finished with you yet. Like, I'm not clear on it yet. I need the closure. Yeah, that doesn't involve me though. That doesn't have to involve me. I'm not compelled to, your emergency is not my emergency. I'm not compelled to make you understand or make this okay for you. I'm not going to be your pillow. I don't have to provide a soft landing. All right. Getting salty again. What else for? What's this about work? I don't feel like I feel like you're having to, part of this too though is that you're having to look at your work situation also. It's changing. So that's another reason why you're like, I don't have time to deal with this right now. I cannot handle anymore because I've got a lot going on at work. It's changing, it's shifting. I've got to deal with some major changes and shifts, and I might be laid off, I might not, I might be transferred to a different site. Like there's some happenings going on at work that you're gonna have to be managing also. So that's you don't your focus is shifting to your sustainability, your stability, your security, your emotional well-being. Why not? But part of the reason why you quickly walk away from this or decide I can't do this right now is because you're kind of impacted at work. Like it feels like there's uncertainty about work, or there's a lot of changes about work that needs your full attention. So that's another reason why you literally cannot be available for this person, because you literally can't. You've got to focus on yourself. You've got to. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? So this is you kind of being forced to focus on yourself and prioritize yourself and your security, longevity, money, putting food on the table, all that. Which kind of helps you say no, basically. What else for Scorpio? Eight of Wands. Yep, shocker. So it wasn't. That's the thing. It wasn't that you two kind of have been talking and there was agreement. This is someone kind of flying in and invading your space, or kind of just asserting themselves in your environment. And you're like, I got a lot going on. This is not a really good time for me. And I think this also speaks to the quickness of which you kind of involved yourself with someone and then you got right back out. And good for you for acting on it immediately, having that self-trust to know that, oh, this is not good for me. I got to get back out. We got Eight of Wands twice. Oof. And we got eights. Okay. 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, this is also, there's a lot of topsy-turvy at work too. Could be that you just ended one and you started a new one and it needs your attention. Like this could be you were kind of worried about money and then you got this new job and it's like, okay, yeah, well, I gotta focus on that, focus on me, focus on the house, focus on it. And you don't have time for this connection that you thought was over. It's just that someone's not over you, and that I don't have time for this. Okay. Right. I mean, no, I'm saying that you're saying you don't have time. Okay. That's for Scorpio. Scorpio. So here you are unexpectedly going, no. Scorpio. I think whatever involvement, whatever that turnaround, like the trip to the turnstile was with that one person, um, I think part of the unexpected here is that you would have normally stayed with that. I don't think you expected the change in yourself to have something be so quickly turned around for you, or for you to be so decisive so quickly, because usually it takes you more time. For the Scorpios I'm reading for, um, you just usually take longer. It's always like this question of loyalty, or like, well, I don't have all the facts yet, or this, like, there's this sort of wanting to wait and see, like, I don't know. And yet you acted very quickly. Huh. Okay. That's claim your independence. This feels connected to, okay, so yeah, for the relationship, for you acting quickly and decisively, right? But this also kind of feels like, has there been a job change at work? Like all of a sudden out of the blue you're just like, whoa. And you maybe you thought things were going well, and then work like Is that why there's this focus on yourself? It makes it a lot easier to say no to this chaotic romantic situation, because work situations are changing to the point of changing, like you got laid off, like the business closed. Like, holy cow, new chapter started. That's done. Okay. Cat spirit, claim your independence. All right, yes. Um, Lots of changes. Lots of changes here that are forcing you to focus on yourself and your well-being. Okay. Yeah, this is you having to focus, having to be independent and handle your own problems, like your own issues, your own everything. Focusing on yourself. You're forced to. Because I'm not so sure you would readily otherwise. I think you'd hang around a little bit more to kind of wait and see and be like, well, what really is going on? If nothing else, just for kind of like that sort of deep-seated curiosity, like, it's intriguing, if you know what I mean. So, is it the job ending that forces you to cut short this involvement with someone because you're like, oh no, all of a sudden I have no time for any of this shenanigans. Okay, so we've got 5 of Pentacles halfway, and we've got 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups halfway, 5 of Pentacles halfway. Everything's up in the air. It's not that you're moody, it's just that at any given moment there could be all of a sudden more surprise news coming in about changes, and you're just like, okay, what now? Like, you're getting there, but it seems like there's things are changing quickly this month for you, and there's a lot to adjust to. So it's not that you're disconnected, it's just that things are constantly changing and kind of putting you through the paces of adjustment. And it makes it hard to stick to a decision, only not. Like, this is information coming in and you adjusting to it, and it's kind of making you move at a steady clip to where you don't really have time to focus on yourself and self-care. So maybe that's why there's this emotional component too, because you're kind of going to be run ragged this month with adjusting to changes. And it's all, I mean, so you're having to focus on yourself because of those changes, and prioritize yourself, that I'm not sure you would have done otherwise. Honestly, I think you would have kind of let this connection drag out. I like it. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. So lots of changes in the workplace, and that you're going to be adapting to and adjusting to and navigating. And then this feels like there's a quick dalliance, and you got someone wanting to plead their case, and you're like, you know what? I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I just ended something with somebody else because I don't have time for that either. Like, I don't think you're hearing me. I don't have time. Okay. So, yeah, you're independent, all right. Okay. Okay, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful.